Some places don't ask for your attention. They take it quietly, effortlessly, like a sunrise or a memory that arrives before you even recognize that it has been made. We have been to so many different places. We have heard so many different languages, but somehow, just somehow, Florence, Italy stood out just a little bit different, and it felt very different from the other places too, so far. Maybe it's the architecture, maybe it's the food, the amazing weather, the proximity to the countryside and the wineries, the art culture, the vibe in general. It was like every moment mattered. It makes you want to stay. Time stood still. We were no longer counting down our days until we were leaving. We were just there living in the moment. And it was amazing. And to this day, my husband and I talk about our time in Florence, Italy. We are an American family who moved abroad. We love to travel and create lasting memories together with our kids and to share them. I love to geek out and plan itineraries, and it truly just makes my heart beat with joy. So, as you know, Florence so far is our top favorite city so far in Europe. But it was a close tie for me. Not more so my husband, but for me, the close second tie honestly was Copenhagen, Denmark. That was like my second place, and it was hard to pick. It was something about its natural appeal, and we were there in November, so keep that in mind. But it was something about its natural appeal, the mindset of the people and the culture, the way that they raise their children outside, getting dirty, playing like a real vibrant childhood. And I honestly just fell in love, and I didn't want to leave. Maybe it was the Viking Museum. That was amazing history, and the port there that was there at the Viking Museum used to be like the London of Europe. Like it was bigger than London, like really, really like London wasn't even a thing then. So that was really, really, really cool. And how maybe it's how they place houses so that it's not just a rich neighborhood. It's not an impoverished neighborhood. It's not a middle class neighborhood, but they put people in between of everybody. So if the government is helping you, they put you at the favorable waterside high rise, and they're paying for that. They want everybody to be able to experience, if you're a citizen, what they have that the country has to offer. So it's not just it's really nice how they've done it. They really have taken care of their own there, and it seems beautiful and very well thought through. But it wasn't back to Florence. Like it wasn't just the touristy moments that changed us. It was the quiet ones, the simpler ones, the off the beaten track, the real ones. Some of our favorite experiences, hands down, would have to be like the Leonardo da Vinci Museum. It's not one of the main ones, and it's a little off the beaten track, and it's not as like announced, it's not as like promoted, but it's a hands-on interactive museum where kids and adults get to utilize the inventions there by hand and like actually see how the things work. And it was really a phenomenal experience. Some of our others were obviously seeing Michelangelo in person, the architect, the sculptures, the wineries. We went on a private tour that was specifically for families with kids, and it was absolutely fabulous. We went to two wineries. They provided transportation there and back. The first one, we had the winery all to ourselves with snack tasting, and it was drop dead gorgeous. You can check that out in our Florence, Italy video that is on my YouTube channel. Um, Also, I can absolutely let you know the company that we used, because if I went back, I would in a heartbeat book them again, probably more than anything else we did. They were just fabulously done. Then we went to a little bit more fancier restaurant, winery, what had a restaurant. It was a little bit more higher end, um, and a little bit more classy. So we had like a well-rounded area. It was honestly just so well done, and I cannot speak highly enough of it. Maybe it was the helpful neighbors who stepped in when some of my family members were trapped in the elevator. They called the fire department for us. They helped us. They stood nearby with us and helped translate. And maybe it was the lively piatas where there was everywhere, everywhere there was people. There was people just living life in the moment. And last but not least, the seafood pizza in Florence, Italy is hands down, we search for it. If anything is comparable or compatible anywhere we travel, and it is not. the seafood pizza at this one restaurant. We went back like 3 or 4 times just to eat it. It was so, so, so good. And we still search everywhere we go if there is a pizza that can beat the seafood pizza from Florence, Italy. So, if you have enjoyed this video, if you enjoy travel, if you're curious about how to travel, where to go, what life is like living abroad, if it's something that you are able to do as well, then you're in the right place. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. And until next time, see you later. Bye.